What's up, YouTube? I'm Brett from Rants. As always, guys, if y'all enjoy our content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. We're on the road to 1,000, and we hope you guys can help us get there. Alright, so this will be our new Loki trailer reaction here on Rants. This is something, anytime that we get any kind of information when it comes to the Loki series, I'm super excited because if there was one Marvel series that I was excited from the jump on, it was Loki. WandaVision kind of caught me as a surprise. I didn't think it was going to be anything good. Turned out to be great. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, though, while it does have its good moments, it's been a little too slow for me. There's been some things that I'm like, I don't know if I enjoy it to the fullest extent of what I did WandaVision. I don't know if it is because I enjoyed WandaVision and I saw it first, and then I see this, and this reminds Falcon and the Winter Soldier reminds me so much of the typical Marvel movies that they've come out with, that maybe I just don't like it because of that. Maybe if it was turned the other way around, maybe I'd have a completely different feel. But I feel like the Loki series is going to be a perfect mix of both. It's going to have a familiar face in Tom Hiddleston. It's going to character that we all love, and it's going to have kind of that fun feel like any Loki series or movie does. But it's also going to be pretty serious when it's talking about basically time. These points in time, or these different time frames that he has completely destroyed. So, we're going to get to see a dark side, but I think they're going to kind of do it from more of a Rick and Morty kind of way, where it's a little bit more of the comical, like what we've seen, in previous trailers of this with the Loki for president thing. So, you know what? We'll just have to see, but let's go ahead and get in this trailer. I want to see what this one's about.
I know what this place is. The timekeepers have built quite the circus. And I see the clowns are playing their parts to perfection. Big metaphor guy. I love it. Makes you sound super smart. I am smart. I know. Okay.
Please sign to verify this is everything you've ever said.
This is absurd.
Sign this too.
We protect the proper flow of time. You picked up the Tesseract breaking reality. I want you to help us fix it. Why me? I need your unique Loki perspective. Do I get a weapon? Nah.
You really believe in this Loki variant?
Luckily, he believes in himself enough for the both of us. Why? It is adorable that you think you could possibly manipulate me. I'm 10 steps ahead of you. You're not big on trust, are you? You can trust me. Loki, I've studied almost every moment of your entire life. You've literally stabbed people in the back like 50 times. I'd never do it again.
Alright, so, okay. First, I love the music to the trailer. It really had like this cinematic feel. It had this excitement to it. Just even the music alone. But come on. they are going to the Time Variance Authority. They're going to have their hands full with Loki. This is a non-repentant Loki. Basically, this is the Loki that was still trying to get power from his father, from Thor, basically to destroy New York City and all of that stuff that he had done. So I mean, we're getting a Loki that is peak evil, I guess you could say. I guess his form of evil. He was more of a gray character. He's willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. But as far as just being evil for evil's sake, I don't know. I just feel like he's more of a gray character. But I'll tell you this. One thing that kind of reminded me of this trailer, especially the way that they had it set up with the whole 1950s vibe to it, it kind of reminded me, along with the bureaucracy that goes along with it, it reminded me of Beetlejuice. That scene when they die and then they find out that death is just this one big bureaucracy that they have to go through. I mean, it kind of had that feel to it. A little bit of RIPD as well. But I thought it was maybe a little bit too much when they kept putting the clocks and the hourglasses all on the walls and everything. I'm like, we kind of get it. We know where you're at. We did get to see looks like a little bit of the outside of the Time Variance Authority, where it looks like they're kind of like in these Jetson kind of buildings. That's basically in the air. It looks cool. I mean, that part actually looks kind of cool. Not sure if I'm digging the 1950s vibe that they're kind of going for on that one. But it does. It looks like something straight out of the DMV. It looks like in the what is that? The Laura in American Gods, when she goes to purgatory. She's just waiting around, and you see all these people that they've just been waiting in this one line, some for hundreds of years. It seems like that, and it seems like that would be utter torture for someone like Loki. But you see these other characters that are there as well, and I'm like, what on earth could they have done to end it up in the exact same state as what Loki? Have they somehow destroyed some of these timelines as well? Like, I mean, are they having to do their own repentance basically for that? So, I mean, I'm curious about them, almost them as well, even though they're kind of background characters. There was that one scene where it showed just how many Lokis that there actually are. This isn't the real Loki. The real Loki is dead. Or at least we think he's dead. This is basically a clone or variation of him, but not the real deal. So, but I mean, I'm just curious to know how many Lokis there is and how many, I think it said like 1,000 or something Lokis. So if there's 1,000 Lokis, does that mean that he's destroyed 1,000 and something worlds? I know that we have, by him going back and getting the Tesseract, I mean, does that mean, I know they've confirmed season 2. So we're definitely going to get a season 2 of this, which is exciting for me because that was the one thing that I wish there was a WandaVision season 2. I wish, I wish that these things were assured of for at least 2 seasons before I'm going to get completely and totally invested in it. So I'm excited about that part. But knowing the idea that there is a season 2 makes us think that, okay, we're going to get to see Loki as a protagonist and an antagonist for a very, very long time. Now, that I don't know who that cloak character was. Could be another variation of Loki. Maybe it's got to be a female version of him, if it is. But it looks like she's no friend of the Time Variance Authority. Looks like she's probably after Loki. Probably she's either that or a survivor of one of these worlds that he's destroyed, and she's out for revenge against him. It's going to be kind of cool to see her maybe being someone that's outside of himself, being the someone that he'll be taking on basically. Now, as far as Owen Wilson's Mobius character, he looks really interesting, and I really thought, I guess in a boring sort of way, but I'll say this about his character though: when he says, "We need your unique Loki perspective," that's kind of telling me that they can't bring down these other Lokis or fix that time loop without messing something up further. So they need to know what he's thinking and what he would do in these certain situations to bring him down. Basically, a Loki to bring down another Loki is the only way. So, I mean, that's going to be really cool. I hope it does not end up kind of like with the Flash, where that we just see all these different, versions of Flash that he's created and that come back as villains in the future. I hope that's not going to be the case. But overall, I mean, I think it looked really great. It's got me more and more excited to see it. Now, there's some trailers that come out there and they get you really excited and pumped for the movie or the series that's coming out, and then it kind of seems like it's a letdown once it's really there. I don't think The Boys season 2 was definitely one for me, but I don't think this one's going to be that way. I think what we see in the trailer is what we're going to get in the series. I mean, they've never gone wrong with Loki before, so I cannot imagine them going wrong with him now. I think if there's a surefire Marvel series, I think it's definitely going to be Loki. Might not be great, but it's not going to be terrible either. It might just be kind of somewhere in between, but it's definitely going to be watchable. And so I'm super excited about it. But as always, guys, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Did y'all like it? Are y'all feeling this? Are y'all more pumped to see it? I know I am. But let me know in the comment section down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Y'all take